Sorry, Hannah. It's not working. Okay. Hello. I'll get the chat up. We are live. Again. Well, today we wanted to talk about... all the mad shoppers in store, bulk buying and hoarding and stockpiling. Michelle, Tomato, hello.
Hello. How you going, Michelle?
Where are you from, Michelle? And what are the stores like where you are? Yeah, we wanted to talk about all the mad Miami, Florida. Very nice. How are the stores there? Are they going crazy like they are here? Because they're ridiculous here, buying everything all in one go. In Australia, Queensland, well, we're in Queensland, but all over Australia, they're just going silly.
I know, they're fighting over toilet paper.
Yeah, there was one video, it's floating around the internet everywhere.
From Sydney.
Two ladies in Sydney smacking each other over a packet of toilet paper. If people didn't go empty the shelves, there'd be enough for everybody plus some. Yep. What all that about toilet paper? They have lost their minds. They have. It's silly. Is it like that over there? Because you go into our stores and the shelves are just empty.
Yeah, they let me use two. One toilet paper, but two of food items. You only have
Two of each department.
Yeah.
It's silly. You can't do a normal groceries anymore because they're just not letting you.
No, because they're limited on everything that you buy. You buy a alarm when the checkout goes off and they come and...
Yeah, they've got it in the actual checkout to set an alarm off. If you buy more than two, or one of toilet paper, napkins, paper towel, wet ones.
Yeah.
But other stuff is two per department. So if you get a packet of spaghetti and then a packet of pasta, like shaped pasta, that's your limit. And if you get two packages of meat, that's usually 2 nights here in Australia because they only package them small. You can't even do a week's groceries because they haven't got the stock to keep up with it all.
No, you have to buy certain canned foods and only down there two.
Yep. 2 canned foods and that's it. Yeah, it's just, they're going silly. Our Prime Minister today made a statement and said, stop hoarding. And that's the best way to put it. Because there's no need to hoard.
There's a law now, isn't it?
No.
Bulk amounts.
He doesn't want it to come to that.
But he's going to have to.
He's going to have to. Because you can't even buy groceries anymore.
I know, you can't.
Our store's pretty good.
Yeah,
Not on toilet paper. Not on toilet paper.
Well, there's none.
None in town. No hand sanitizer in town. Because they just hoard it.
Now the meats are getting away as well.
I'm going to share this out. Yeah, they're just going crazy.
So any cases over there yet?
In actual Florida, I know there's a lot in America.
Yeah, but Florida.
How is Miami doing?
Yeah, I can't believe it. There were some people, eh?
It's
Some
like,
people go in and buy and then go take it to the car, then go and buy more, take it to the car, go buy more, take it to the
I have to
car.
look it up. They're standing at the front of stores and just because we've got a lot of one on the toilet paper, they're going in and buying one, coming back out to the front of the store, putting it in a trolley and then running back in to get more.
Oh, we had 2 police officers this morning.
We had 2 police officers at our store this morning, a local small town one.
And they're talking about quarantine and then.
Yeah. My computer doesn't want to share it. Anyway. It scared me when there was 2 police officers in there this morning. And they weren't doing nothing, they were only talking to the manager.
I obviously think someone's.
But there was something going on. And there was 2, a female and a male, and the female's holster for the taser, the press stud on it was unclipped, so it was serious. 19 deaths in Florida. Oh, that's terrible. We've had 6 in Australia.
And that's a whole Australia.
160 cases in one state. That's a lot.
And
That's like Sydney.
no, Sydney's not in that bad. We only got 100 and something.
We've got 452 cases in Australia.
450 in the whole Australia.
Yeah.
Sydney only got like 70 cases. So.
Have you been affected by it personally, Michelle? No, that's good. Hope it stays that way for you.
Yeah, best way to do it is only go when you have to.
Yeah. We are basically self-quarantining, but we will go when we need to. But
Other than that,
we, it's sort of like a prevent going. If we don't have to go, we're just not going. We've only had 1 case in our area. And that's still an ongoing case. He's in one of the bigger hospitals, but...
And that's the next town over, which is about 60 k's away.
Yeah.
Yeah, the biggest part of shopping. Yeah. All the shelves are getting emptier and emptier each time you go.
Yeah, but our store's not that bad.
But every time you go, it's getting emptier.
It is, but it's not like you see the stores in the bigger cities.
Like I noticed the bread was all low. There's hardly no bread the other day.
In the same store a town over, there's no bread.
And the milk's starting to drop.
Yeah, there's no milk over there. She couldn't know. She bought 2 1 litre milks.
Yeah, but that's getting
Not
lower
gonna
and
last
lower.
long.
Every time you go shopping, it gets lower and lower. All the shelves get lower and lower. And
Yeah.
how long before it runs out? Or
But most of our stock is manufactured in Australia. There's no need to go silly.
If they
And especially fighting. There's no need
if they
for
shut
it.
their borders, we don't make it ourselves in Queensland. Most of us make
Yeah,
it in New South Wales.
that's true.
So
But if they didn't go being silly,
they sort of.
they would probably let trucks through. With all the carry-on, they probably won't.
They probably won't. But what makes it worse, we're in the cyclone season as well.
Yes.
If the roads get flooded and the trucks can't get through and the shelves are already low, we're just going to be out of everything.
Yep. I don't think we'll get a cyclone this late in the
So
season.
it's still coming down the wet season. All we have to do is get a good week of rain or something, then that cuts all the roads to town for the trucks.
Yeah, that's true.
And if there's not enough stock in town because people are hoarding it all, where are you going to run out?
Yep.
No one's going to be able to get anything in town. So I don't know what they're going to do there.
I
It's
don't
a
know.
hard wet season.
Are we going to get a wet season this year, though?
We supposed to get rain next
It's
week.
late March.
Next week, I think.
Oh, Debbie was in April.
Yeah, there's none to say we still can't get.
But look at the shelves in April when Debbie came through a few years ago.
They're empty, but they're full.
They weren't that empty. Water was gone, yeah, but they weren't that
They couldn't
empty.
get milk, they couldn't get bread.
But they
couldn't
weren't
get-
as empty as the bigger stores are now.
Well, now they're empty. If you get rain, the trucks can't get through. They're just going to go. The shop's going to have shut because they're going to have no stock to sell. Then what?
Yeah, that's true. And they did open an hour earlier today in Australia for the elderly, which I thought was a good
Well, they
idea.
are because older
But-
more.
They didn't have enough stock to cover elderly. The shelves were still empty.
They must have kept toilet paper for so long, you'd think.
They restocked the shelves overnight,
Yeah.
but with the influx of customers all being elderly and disabled, half of the elderly and disabled didn't get toilet paper anyway. They didn't have enough stock to cover because it was the first day they did it. They didn't know how much stock they were going to
That's
need.
every day now, isn't it?
It is every day.
They
Yes.
are now early and it's only for elderly. No young people are allowed to go shopping
Yeah.
in that hour.
Yep. You have to have an actual
Seniors.
seniors or a disability pension card to prove you're eligible to be in there at that particular time, which is a good idea, so I thought. But they've got to make sure they've got enough stock. Oh, okay. Couldn't get bread at Woolies before. We didn't even try. Tracy. Hello, Tracy.
No, I looked at the bread when we were in.
There was bread.
There was not much.
Okay.
I'm nearly out. I said there wasn't much bread today. And,
Maybe
milk
we
was
should have
getting
got
low
one. Because I just used the last of it to make the boys' school lunch.
Well, hopefully tomorrow the fresh bread come in, then we stop. Just to get to the shop early. Before they go out.
What were the rest of the shelves like, Tracy? Your cats are hungry. No, they're just annoying.
They want attention. They
Attention seekers.
and the birds over there looking and had them on tonight. Hey Hannah.
Go and get her.
Come on. got zero over now. You had a drink and then you ate seed, didn't you?
Just to put it all over you. Don't know, Christian went in because we needed bread for school lunch and he called to say there was no bread at all.
None?
Nope.
Yeah, because I was like, we went out this morning actually.
We went straight after school drop off.
Yeah, and they were low then.
Oh, well, there you go, Tracy. That's why you got no bread. Did he try IGA?
You got seed on your mouth, Paul. Oh,
Don't bite.
You think I'm trying to move off the shoulder? I'm not taking you off the shoulder. I'm not taking you anywhere. You can stay there if you want.
Mmm.
You want to go
I
back?
have this bread in the morning.
Hey?
Otherwise he ain't going to ski.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm sure I'll sort something out.
No, he's got to go tomorrow because you already made his lunch, didn't you?
Oh, tomorrow. Yeah, I made his lunch tomorrow.
Tomorrow. You go to work out and make some bread. Hey, make some.
Got flour.
Hey?
I've got flour.
Oh, I might want to make bread.
Mmm. Nah, but it's, you know, you see, you think of an Australian and they're represented as laid back and casual. We aren't proving that on all the videos on the internet, are we?
No, we're fighting our toilet paper, no.
Those two ladies have been formally charged.
You know about that cold what I seen on there abusing one of the customers?
No, not
That's shocking.
yeah, the one at the what, manager, I think she was.
Yeah, cold.
Full on abusing a customer and refusing to let him buy toilet paper at all.
That's what I mean. And the shops are starting now. That'd be crazy.
Yeah, I think she was a manager. Telling him to F off and everything. Not nice. But I hope people calm down now. Scott Morrison said stop hoarding, so
Yeah, jump up there. Alright. Come up there, Cranky.
President said yesterday that Walmart will remain open for 24 hours and stocking more than normal. We have been stocking more than normal too, but Michelle, Trump said that Walmart will remain open and stock more than normal, but it hasn't helped us any.
But you see a lot of those YouTube videos from there, there was a lot of places that are empty at CLT.
Yeah.
And they're going to be sitting on toilet paper over there too.
Yep.
I just don't get the toilet paper thing. What's toilet paper got to do with...
And why go psycho?
But what's it got to do with COVID-19? I mean, it's not even, it's a respiratory problem. Toilet paper's not going to help you in any way.
Yeah. I wish we had 24-hour stores here.
And they should be stocking up food so they can quarantine themselves and they're stocking up on toilet paper. Don't get it.
Yep.
That's the mystery of it. Why toilet paper?
Yeah, why toilet paper? That's just exactly what Michelle just said. Why toilet paper?
That's what I mean.
You've got to you should quarantine yourself for a minimum of 14 days.
And 14 days.
What are you going to do? Eat toilet paper?
You're not going to need 24 packs of toilet paper, are you? What are you going to use? A whole 24 rolls a day?
Yeah, I get that.
What?
I would figure Bounty sheets, which is paper towel, to dry hands makes more sense. Instead of using tea towels and germ carriers.
Yeah.
But in Australia here, they have gone paper towel too.
Yeah, they're still buying paper towel.
And serviettes. Paper serviettes.
But they're buying all that hand sanitizer.
Hand sanitizer.
And in Australia, they don't have alcohol
And you got to have 62%.
in their sanitizer, so they're wasting time buying it. Because it's not going to do nothing. You need the alcohol-based one.
Jane said she's got one.
Alcohol-based?
Yep. I got it from the chemist.
Yeah, the chemist place sell. Woolies and that aren't that sell alcohol-based ones.
Woolies doesn't even sell Icicle.
I know, it's alcohol one. They
Yeah.
can't sell anything.
Australian laws.
Same celluloid or less. But then they sell mouthwash with alcohol in it.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
No, they're just going silly in stores, and there's no need for it. Like, would you smack someone over the head over a packet of toilet paper?
No, I just walk past and hope next time I knew they had it. It's not like you don't die without it.
Yeah, we first had the craze on toilet paper, and then it went to the paper towel and napkins,
And napkins.
and then it went,
Well, before that it was
Mints.
sanitisers.
oh, sanitisers too, yes. And then into the
all the
mints
hand
and
wash.
chicken,
All the wet ones and
bread.
hand wipes and all that stuff.
nappies for babies.
I seen one year on the news stocking up on baby formula.
Formula.
She had like 3 trolleys full of baby formula.
Yeah, 3 trolleys full of baby formula. Yeah, that would overkill.
I mean, one can of baby formula usually lasts a month anyway.
It's about 2 weeks.
I mean, 2 weeks.
But look at
you
how they're
got-
buying nappies.
She bought like 100 tins.
I know, and look how they're buying nappies. By the time you get through a quarter of them, they're going to be to the next size anyway.
Yeah, I know.
So, you know, they can grow in one box of nappies,
Well, they can.
you know. So, why would you stock up on that many nappies? I understand buying nappies. But that many? Yeah, no. It's just crazy. And they're only dogging Australians by doing it.
Yeah.
And the media is dogging Australians by putting it out there, I believe. Because it's not Australian. We are not like that. Well, obviously we are.
Well, we are. Some of us are.
But-
We wouldn't be having it.
Why would the media portray us that bad?
Because they got to have a story.
I know. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's all we need to get. A water pitcher with a filter. In case we get a cyclone.
A water pitcher.
Joe.
We have the fridge just filtered.
Yeah, but if the water gets cut off and we need to get water elsewhere for cyclones,
Yeah.
that's a darn good idea. Have an external water filter from the fridge.
Yeah, we need one of those jugs to put the clips into them.
Yeah.
Or you can buy those bottles now that's got a filter in the lid.
Yes, I had some there off the shelves. I have a spare lid somewhere.
You just put the water in and it filters as you drink it. It's got the filter
Yeah.
in the lid.
But if you buy an actual pitcher, it's more bulk water you're filtering.
Well, there's no more bulk than filter bottle, just begun
Yeah, but you know, yeah, you
But
can
that filter's
get drink
better,
bottles
probably,
with a filter.
that pipe
Or
is
life
better.
straws.
I don't know if you can buy life straws
I think you can.
at a chemist. You'd have to go online to get them.
She got hers in Costco.
The filter.
If we live down Southmore, there is one Costco in our state.
No, I've seen them in
Brisbane.
Leeds.
But the one she's talking about, we haven't got a Costco here.
Up near the Soda Stream on that. They got the
Woolies don't have Soda Stream?
no, IJ. They
Ah.
got the water filters there and the jugs and types of jugs and that for water.
But yeah, we should consider that with cyclone season ban now. Yeah, it is a darn good idea. And if we ever have water cut off and we have water, we can just filter it. We can boil it anyway. But
I remember that when Debbie hit. We had to go across the road and get water out of a drain.
yeah, we were out of water for a week after the last cyclone.
Because all the pumps went off.
Shocking.
There was no water. The pumps were all off. We had to shower out of a bucket of drain water.
I don't think so either, Tracy. She doesn't think her messages. Oh, watch the local Queensland news. They have found a cure. They are starting clinical trials. Is that the one in Melbourne? Where they've got all the scientific stuff and they've broken it down into stages and...
No, China.
No, they're doing it in Melbourne.
But I think one of the Chinese doctors found a cure too, didn't he?
Oh, did he? But once they start testing the vaccine, it will be ages before it comes out.
I think one of those ones in China, one of the doctors that actually got corona, he came across a cure which is HIV drugs.
Malaria.
No, an HIV drug.
Yeah.
And a malaria drug.
Yep.
Mixed.
That's a different study.
But that is...
No, Brisbane researchers. So we in Australia have lots of scientists on it. So that's good.
China will come off on first because they were the first ones to have bite out.
Yeah, I think I saw that. I saw on a YouTube video a woman trialling the vaccine. There is trials of a vaccine.
But they're going to be vaccinated out for another year and a half yet.
Yeah, because they're trialling it. Early stages of trial.
Why would you trial it that long? If it works on the first people that you trial with.
But I have heard of it.
But how are you going to trial a vaccine? You're going to give them a vaccine and then you're going to make them catch corona and hope they don't catch it. That's taking a risk, isn't it? Oh, let's just give you corona.
It's a big risk, but is it needed?
You're getting corona
The lady I saw getting the vaccine was young and healthy, so...
But then they got to introduce her to coronavirus to see if the vaccine worked.
Yeah.
So you sort of, if the vaccine don't work...
No, it doesn't actually contain corona.
Yeah, but you still have to come in contact with corona to see if the vaccine worked.
Yeah.
To see if it stopped it. If it didn't work, then you're going to end up with corona anyway.
Well, that too, but...
So...
It is a good idea, in theory, it is.
Well, when they test them and they find it does work, they should release it straight away and maybe it's 5 weeks later if people are dying anyway.
Yeah, well that's right.
If people get a little bit sick from the drug, I don't think they're going to care if you save their life. I don't know.
I think it's a bit of a much of both ways. It's good and bad.
I think how much time the tests are really have they?
No, it's getting worse.
When it starts ramping up, they're going to have to decide whether they're going to release it early or they're going to keep testing it. They're going to have to make that decision, I guess.
We had 107 new cases today in Australia. They need to do something.
Yeah, that means that
I didn't look at the US.
with the odds, next week we're going to have probably 300 cases per day.
Yeah.
Because it's about it's up, it's going to get more per day.
Yeah.
Because yesterday was only like
77 new cases.
77, now it's over 100.
5,000 cases in America. That's sad.
Is that cases all up?
Yeah.
But how many seen the backside of that to the cure?
Hopefully, Tracy. That's all we can hope for, really. At the end of the day, she said, we are way more advanced now than we were 100 years ago. It won't be long until we eradicate it, hopefully. And we've done it in the past,
100 years ago, they probably had more deaths than what we're getting now, just over flus, because they didn't know how to control it. Now they know how to control the flu, it's gone.
Yeah.
So eventually they'll learn how to control it, but can they eradicate this? If they get on top of
Well, I reckon they could. Look at other diseases they have eradicated in the past.
Yeah, but they're diseases. The difference between this disease is, you get a disease that never changes, it's always the same, you can eradicate it. You get one like the flu, or like the corona,
it's evolving, yeah.
It keeps evolving into something different.
That's why the flu vaccine every year needs to be changed.
Yeah. But if the coronavirus stays the same, we can eradicate it. But if it keeps changing and mutating, we're not going to ever.
They will be able to change the
might be able to,
corona vaccine, though.
You might be able
like
to get vaccinated against it, but
yeah.
I don't think, unless it just stays the same and it doesn't mutate, you won't be able to eradicate it.
I don't know.
But see how many strains can it go before it stops changing
Whoa.
and just stays
Look at the flu. That changes every year.
Yeah, but the coronavirus is a different sort of virus than that, isn't it? It's a virus that might mutate to a point, but then it's going to get to a point where it can't anymore, and that's when we can eradicate it.
We need to buy a book, The Eyes of the Darkness. I looked that up the other day, actually.
The Eyes of Darkness. Oh, that's that one where
the prediction, yeah.
Where they done the prediction.
Mm.
But in that prediction, they reckon it only hit twice, and they eradicated it.
But it was gone just as quick as it came, too.
Well, that's how it works, because when everybody's affected, it's got no one else to affect.
I do want to read it.
You should better get an e-book, wouldn't you?
I would believe that because they were studying the coronavirus. When did I say? The early stages, years and years ago.
In the late 1800s, early 1900s or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, back at the turn of the century.
And they started.
They were already studying it then.
Yeah.
It's that old, and it's only just come to light.
Because they affected animals. That's why they didn't.
That's the animal strain of it.
It only now is it never affected humans until now.
Mm.
It's only affected animals. They didn't really worry about it because it only affected animals.
But yeah,
it's jumped across. It's mutated into something that can affect humans now, and it's jumped across.
Well,
because what they say, it started out in dogs and cats or something.
I don't
Where
remember
they
what
first
I read.
found it.
I don't remember what I read. Dogs, I think.
I think dogs or cats when they first found it in the late 1800s.
Yeah. So it's not a new thing.
It's new to
But it's new.
humans.
Yeah, it's new. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's been around for years.
So it was only an animal virus, it wasn't.
And then the animals have mutated it to COVID-19.
It just affects humans,
Yeah.
But yeah, the world's going crazy and
Yeah.
it's time to barricade. Hide away.
Let the virus do its thing.
Let the virus work its way through.
We can't change it. It is what it is.
You get it? You just gotta stay away from anybody else and don't pass on and
Prevention's better than a cure.
do your part, I guess. Keep it out of the public.
Yeah, we only been going live 3 nights now.
Yeah, 3 nights.
Yeah, this is our 3rd live, so you're not that slow. That's alright. There, sorry. No,
Just we
she
thought
said
we'd
this is my first time watching you guys, so...
Yeah, we thought we'd open up live
Because,
just so people can have a say and
yeah, and have their say and their own say in their own terms.
and so you can keep up to different countries and how
Yeah.
and how far the virus has gone and
And different opinions always help to make your own decision.
Yeah.
If, like, with our schools are not closing until there is an actual positive case in our schools, that particular school.
Which is silly in a way. They should be closing before they find someone infected, because if that person had a week before they get diagnosed, how many people did they pass on in the school?
But kids can show no symptoms.
Yeah, and then they pass on to all the kids in the school, and all them kids pass in the
But they're worried about taking it home to elderly.
But what about when half schools got it before they find out one of them's got it, and then they pass on to half the kids?
Well, that's just too late then.
Because kids get out and play with other people's kids.
But they're worried about keeping kids home. That's what they're worried about. Kids staying home, but not quarantining and going out and hanging out with their mates.
If you kids staying home, they stay home on the weekends anyway. They're going to get out and hang with their mates and be out and about.
It's just a prevention to sharing it from the elderly.
I think it's a bit late when there's a case.
I think it's too late too, because it's better to prevent things. But I understand where Scott Morrison's coming from too. Because if he's already said if he closes schools now, they won't reopen for another 6 months. Boom, boom, that's how long he'll close them for.
Kids going to lose that much education and have 6 months off, really, compared to making the virus spread quicker.
Yeah, they can be. Some kids can show symptoms, but they're usually not symptomatic. And that's scary, because how many kids are at school?
It is scary when they're not going to shut the school to someone gets diagnosed. Because if the kid don't show symptoms, how many people are going to get passed on through the school before someone is diagnosed?
Yeah.
By the time they diagnose one person, probably
50 of them's got it. Or at least 25. At least 25, because that's what's in a classroom.
But they get out and lunch and play with other classrooms and other people, so.
And what about when, like, DJ's only in year 7, his class has all the classes together. What about next year, like in year 8s and up, they have different classes with different kids.
Yeah. In other words,
they're sharing it with basically their whole year.
You have maths and you leave that class to go to science or something, and someone else comes in that classroom, they're going into a room that's been infected by someone that's quite infected.
They very well could. Michelle said, so then they carry it for always. How does the body heal itself if they have no symptoms? If they are carriers?
If they're carrier.
How do you know?
Because they probably get no symptoms and the body fights it and does kill it eventually.
But being a carrier, you can pick up on the infection, but it does...
Kids are more likely to be carriers because...
But it does go eventually. Like, in the same period of time.
Your body will learn to fight it and they'll do it, but kids are more likely to be carriers because if they don't show signs, they can carry it and be diagnosed and put it out.
That's the problem. If they're only carriers and they're not symptomatic,
I'll be back.
They're just going to share it to everyone they come in contact with. And they're trying to stop anyone under 16 going into nursing homes because of the fact that they could be carriers. So all young kids should be staying away from the elderly. Point blank. I think they should anyway. We don't work. We're on government payments. And that's why I wouldn't mind having my son home, because my son's only just gone back to mainstream. He was doing homeschooling, and this year's his first year back. And in Australian schools, they start at the start of the calendar year for the year. So He's only been there a few weeks and all this started. Great time to go back to mainstream. Homeschooling, the schools wouldn't close because he'd done it online. I wish he was still doing homeschooling, but he wanted to go to high school, so. Yeah, to a point, I wish they would close school to prevent the spread. But you got to remember all the parents that work full time and have no one to look after their child. Are they going to stay home with the grandparents? And then that's dangerous as well. So. I understand it, but I wish I could pull my son out of school as a prevention measure because I can be home with him. But in Australia, there's too many laws around going to school, and it's not worth setting him back while all the other kids are learning and he misses out just because I'm paranoid. I don't believe it's worth it. Yeah. Mm. Yeah, that man that got abused by the staff members, that was at a shop called Coles. And I think it was the manager. I think. Because she had a different uniform on, so I'm assuming manager. Great manager, but she was telling him where to go and refusing him to buy anything. And he was an elderly man. Which is even worse. It's just getting shocking in Australia. And there's no need for it. If we all just brought what we needed, the shelves would stay stocked. And there'd be no problem. Wow. But our Prime Minister doesn't want to put a stop on hoarding as yet. He doesn't want it to get to that stage.
But he left the country during the bushfires.
He did.
So, you can't trust what he does.
Okay. I'll be back.
You can't trust what our president does. He leaves the country in state of emergencies. What are you doing, Cranky? What are you doing, Cranky? Eh? What are you doing, Cranky? What are you doing, Cranky? Eh? What are you doing, Cranky? One day you'll get used to me. Eh? Yeah. Yeah. So you got many people over there self-isolating themselves, or still as busy as usual? What you got to say, Hannah? About everything? Eh? What you got to say about everything? We try and teach you to talk, eh? Don't say much, but do you? Eh? You know, birds should be in bed this late at night. Yeah. Birds should be in bed. Eh? Your phone's beeping. So how long do you reckon this virus is going to last before it starts to weaken off? I reckon at least 3 months. I think we're all sold out of masks here. where you get mass here. We only got mass here, eh? What?
Can't get the valve ones here.
Well, that's what you need.
Well, I heard this lady in the chemist apologise to someone and say they can't get them. They can only get the paper ones.
Oh, they're not good enough.
Yeah, they're not good enough. The paper ones, you need the ones with the valve on the side. I don't know where to get them from.
Maybe you have to go to Montana and get gas masks. Corn gas mask.
A bad boy Bobby mask.
Yeah, corn gas mask.
Yeah.
I feel safer on gas mask.
But are they as good as the valve ones? Just bigger?
They're gas masks. They
I don't
stop
know.
anything.
I don't know what they do, but
They got about 6 filters in them.
oh,
They got those big filter boxes on the side.
okay. Okay.
They're the
you,
ones they
well,
get in quarantine zones and shit.
well, yeah, them ones.
Yeah.
We'll get them, and you can go to Wally's because I don't remember.
You can buy them, like if you're working on acid or stuff like that, dangerous chemicals, you can get the actual gas mask.
They're probably a good idea. Send him to school with one.
Set skill to a quarantine suit.
Yeah. Well, at least I know his son.
I say, yeah, the uniform. Say, well, I'm in my quarantine suit. That's uniform now.
Well, they'd have to let him.
Oh, they can't stop you if you quarantine yourself in a quarantine suit.
Yeah. Self-quarantining.
Yeah. Send your kid to school in a quarantine suit. They might look out of place, but at least you know they're going to come home safe.
At least I know that his lungs are safe. Oh, they put the prices up on medication too.
Oh, come on.
Jane paid $13.30 for 2 scripts today.
Oh, they're all about money, eh?
Yeah, it's all about money.
A lot of things have gone up. You see on eBay they sell toilet paper for $100 a roll.
Rubbing alcohol.
Once what I sold one sheet of toilet paper for
$1,000.
One sheet.
Terrible. It's all about the money.
It is.
And there's no need for it.
No. Like now it should be time to give.
Yeah.
Not worry about the extra dollars and put everything up twice and even toilet paper now is gone skyrocket.
Because they can.
Yeah.
And it's all about because they can.
Yeah.
And
Because you can't don't mean you have to.
no.
So now what's all coming to? We're gonna
We haven't stocked up on toilet
Right.
paper, but we've got a spare packet.
where's it gonna stop, where's it gonna end? The keys going right here, they're gonna end up by doing martial law there and making people stay home. Quarantine people against the law there, so.
Well, let's just hope it doesn't come to that. With the new measures that the Prime Minister put down today of no one under 16 going into aged care facilities or recommended be around aged.
And then they drop it to 50 now.
Yep, 100 people at events that are indoors, non-necessary.
Necessary 100 people.
Yeah,
So if you have a big-
necessary.
you're having a big wedding or you got a funeral happening that's got more than 100 people, you can't
You
have it.
can't have it inside.
What about the church?
No churches are allowed to have mass.
You're not allowed to have a church wedding or a church funeral if you've got more than 100
No
guests.
churches aren't even allowed to have mass. They are doing it on all online now. The Anglican was the first one to go over to every church in Australia, even though they've got congregations of like 20. You know, they're still doing it for everyone because what's good for the goose is good for the gander. Because, you know, the mass churches in Sydney and Brisbane and Melbourne, they fit hundreds of people.
Well, yeah.
So the Anglican has gone all online. They're still trying with the Catholic as far as I know. But some Catholics have stopped Mass. So, but with all these new measures today, hopefully it will slow things down a little. I'm hoping.
But
Like there's still already people out there that may have it and not know, yes.
But they're putting these, but no one's listening to them. Well, that one that came to Hamilton Island here.
Ah,
He knew
that was silly.
He knew it was affected.
No, he didn't know.
No, he went for testing.
He went for testing, didn't wait for the results and flew up here from Sydney to the Whitsundays to a resort, which, yeah, it's nice. I understand his thinking behind booking the flight.
And then they found out he's positive.
And then he got a phone call 4 hours after he landed or something to say he was positive.
And then he was arrested and put in hospital.
No, I don't think he was arrested, was he?
Well, they made him go
They
to
made him go to
hospital.
hospital. Mackay.
They didn't send him back home to hospital. They made him go to hospital.
He's a British tourist.
Yeah. And now he's stuck here. Well, not here, next town across, but
Yeah.
in hospital here. But how many people did he affect down at the resort? Most of them workers work here in Bowen.
I just thought our stores are going to get even emptier very soon.
No wonder.
Our town is a very rural town with farming around the outskirts of town.
And the farms
And the farms start
and a lot of people come here to work.
at the end of this month. They start ramping up. So we're going to get a lot of backpackers.
A lot of them.
A lot. If they are in the country already.
Yeah. Or if they got in the country and done their quarantine.
And then head
So,
up this way, yeah.
I don't think they're going to stop working visas or anything if they can. They've still got to quarantine people and let people come.
But that's going to affect our shelves in our supermarkets.
Well, this is going to affect a lot of things. But the produce got to get picked, or the shops are not going to have the produce either.
But our produce gets shipped off to Melbourne and Brisbane.
And then
And
sent
Sydney.
back.
And then sent back. So,
It's still the same produce.
yeah.
It's just they get better prices down there, but then gets bought by the big companies down there and sent back to the little trains.
But with an influx of backpackers and people on working visas, they're going to come and stock up here. So that puts our shelves in jeopardy even more. We're going to have even more restrictions.
Especially when you live in a little town and there's only 2 supermarkets in the whole town.
That's
It's not
right.
like we can go to another supermarket across town because there's 2 here and that's it.
Our
Yeah,
closest
yeah.
towns are an hour north and an hour south.
Yeah, that's what I mean. We've got 2 supermarkets within an hour's travel.
Yep.
And if those 2 supermarkets run dry, we're sort of
Up in arms, really. We're just left high and dry.
because we have a couple of little corner stores, but they
We've got 2.
don't sell much at all.
No, they're only small.
They only got like 1 rack of bread and a couple of canned foods. It's not like they're a major
Yeah.
shop. They're still a corner store.
So,
2 supermarkets not enough for the costs. I bet you fun for that.
so yeah, so we've got that heading our way as well with the supermarkets.
That's what I mean. When you got 2 supermarkets in town and people will stockpile them, eventually you're going to get to a point where you ain't going to get the produce you want because if
That's
they don't have it, you can't get it. That's your charter.
Mm.
Your charter plays up.
it connected and then didn't connect.
Just put it on the desk there. While you do yours.
It's not connecting. So yeah, we've got that as well.
And now it's just, when you live in a small town, that's when panic sets in, because everybody knows when the shops run dry, it's going to be hard to get stuff. So that's what makes people stockpile. And then the shops have to crack down and say, no, you only have one of this, one of that, or two of this.
Yeah.
Because if they don't, when there's only 2 supermarkets in town, people are going to be left without. There's already a lot of people left without.
When do you think the virus will be gone? It's flu season, so hopefully this will be a thing of the last soon. 2 months?
Who said that?
Michelle, how long do you reckon it'll last?
I reckon 3. Because they haven't really hit us yet.
Yeah, probably
There's
2
still-
for America.
There's still,
I can see.
still a
I
lot
can
of
see
countries where it
that.
hasn't hit yet, so
Yeah.
it's when it starts worldwide and starts hitting them other countries, and by the time it hits us properly, and it'll be at least 3 months before you start seeing the tail end of it. Because
Yeah.
you still got them other countries that ain't been affected yet.
Well, our Prime Minister reckons 6 months until we're clear.
Well, that's probably too, everything's clear.
Yeah.
But I mean, till it starts...
Till everything starts dying down, all the panic mode.
Because America's got hit hard, getting hit hard now, well, at the start of it. They've probably got about 2 months left, but we still got at least 3 here because we haven't really hit. We've only got, what, a couple hundred cases.
452.
452 cases, so it hasn't really hit here yet.
Yeah.
So we probably got another 3 months to wait it out. And then you got the other countries that
But then you got the dying down stage.
Yeah, the dying down, it should go quick.
It'll go as quick as it comes, just like normal flus.
Because once it's got nowhere else to spread and it's been quarantined and that, it's going to die out.
Yeah.
But
It's got no choice.
you've got other countries that might bring it back in. If there's anyone in Australia that hasn't been affected yet, and
Yeah.
these other countries that haven't been affected yet, and they bring it over and affect the people that haven't been affected yet in Australia, you can get a second wave.
Yeah.
It's the second wave.
But we have flight bans. We've dropped
China
90% of our
China
international
now is in their
flights.
second wave. And how long have they had it?
I don't know.
They just started their second
January.
wave.
No, I don't know.
They just started to get a few new cases because they're in the second wave of it.
Hmm.
So by the time the second wave leaves, at least 3 months.
Yeah.
But
But then you got the dying down period when everyone's starting to recover.
yeah, the dying down period when you get the second wave.
Yeah, but you got after the second wave,
Yeah, then
you got all the recovery time.
Yeah.
So and
I mean the virus itself, if you're not catching anymore and you're starting to recover and the virus is gone, that's when you sort of say, okay, the virus is over.
yeah,
But
the pandemic's
until
over.
it's been through every country and it can't be caught again, it's not going to be finished. And that's at least 3 months away.
Yeah,
At least 3 months.
because look at all the people who haven't even been tested,
That's what I mean.
and that's the biggest
Oh, yeah,
problem.
think about all the people that's not going to get the first wave and they're going to get hit with the second wave.
Yeah, yep.
So it's hard to say, but I reckon 3 months, at least 3 months.
At
I'd say
least
3 months.
Yeah,
I don't know about America because they probably
they've been hit up pretty hard.
yeah. They just got to get hit with the second wave, and then
Yeah,
because China's only just getting hit with their second wave now. The cases got right down, then they started getting a few. and
they were
started
getting
up
no
again
new
a little bit,
cases.
and then
China.
they started getting a few more.
Yeah,
Hit again because the unaffected people got affected again.
yeah,
Ones that didn't get the first time.
yeah. So we've still got a long way to go.
Yeah,
Hard times ahead of us.
Very hard times ahead.
But tomorrow's a new day. There's nothing you can do to change it.
No, you just gotta get on with your day and hope things eventually work itself out and things go back to normal.
They will eventually go back to normal, and that's the way you got to see it.
Well, they will. Eventually they're going to have to go back to normal.
Yeah, and that's the way you've got to see it.
But how much are the people going to have to lose before it goes back to normal? That's what I mean.
Well, we're looking at maybe even a recession over
There's
it.
a lot of people that already lost a lot.
You know, the Australian dollar is down to 62 US cents.
Yeah, and it's still probably got more.
It will. We have lost big time.
But American money will drop too because the stock market's all down at the moment.
Yeah, the
So,
stocks have dropped
stocks are,
dramatically.
they just, yeah.
So,
Everybody's in their super and
yeah.
everything because the stocks are so low. What are you doing?
It's not good. But we will get there.
What are you doing?
It will come to an end.
What are you doing, huh? What are you doing? Good baby. Good baby. Good baby. Good babies. What? Yeah, hopefully it all comes to an end and
Oh, I'm sure it will. It's just a matter of when, not if.
not,
I think it's going to get worse before it gets better.
not everybody do just too much.
Oh,
There'll be a lot
that's
of people that's probably lost a lot of family already.
and that's too many.
Especially in China, some people probably lost 2 or 3 family members over there.
Yeah, and that is that's too many already.
Way too many.
Over a simple flu-like virus, there's no need for it. You know.
Nothing to do and there's no cure for it either.
But it's sad, I'm saying. There's no need for it in the fact it's sad. He is in control. Yeah, God's in control. We can't do nothing about it. We just have
Look
to
after us.
make the best of what we have. And he'll decide our fate at the end of the day.
What are you doing?
Just put all your worries into God and
What are you doing? What are you doing?
yeah. Just now it charges. Now pick it up.
Be careful around that eye. Be careful. You don't need picking on your eye, do you?
I will.
No, don't pick on your eye, do you? Don't give him kisses. You be careful. Be careful then.
Eat that.
Well, we'll just check.
Let's see.
We'll check it how many cases tomorrow and see how quick it's spreading, and hopefully it's over before it's done.
Yeah.
That's the best we can hope for.
And you just gotta hope for the very best outcome we can have.
Yeah.
The less death we can get, the better.
That's always hard when you lose a family member, so it's going to be hard for a lot of people.
Yeah. And you have to feel for them because losing a family member over a virus is very sad.
Yeah.
Hey Kylie.
Hello, Kylie.
You're only gonna tell him.
He's
I'll be back.
on his drive gaming. Gets a bit carried away, yeah. Okay. So how's work today, Kylie? I know you can't answer me because the phone's right over there.
Okay. He's too worried about his VR. But I told him.
I asked Carly a question.
Oh, what?
I don't know, you she answered me.
Busy though. Oh, long. My feet hurt. Get Michael to give you a foot rub.
So your toilet paper still running at the store there, or all gone?
Or fights in the stores down there? I bet there is.
Yeah. Carly with the boss.
No. He's playing games. He has barely said hi to me. Oh, yeah. Michael. Sold out tonight, but getting more in the morning. Oh, that's good. You heard about any... Have you gone and looked at the other stores to see how bad their shelves are? Ours are pretty good, I have to admit. Other than toilet paper...
And bread.
Bread now. We have been... But we have been pretty lucky overall.
Right, I mean like on canned foods and other meats.
No hand sanitizer though. Yeah, we can't. You can't get any in the country apparently.
We tried Bopax even and they had none.
Yeah.
They can't get it in at all. None anywhere. I can't even order from overseas. Even Maruka now hasn't got any.
Yeah, you can't even buy it off Melaleuca. I know you can buy the little 70ml ones.
What they got to do for you?
I do. No.
Nah,
Probably a week.
But we got one now anyway.
Yeah.
We put food grade peroxide in the house to we put food grade peroxide in the house to make it stronger.
So it's a bit runnier.
So it'll kill better.
It's got alcohol and food grade.
Alcohol and food grade peroxide.
Yeah. Everywhere else is busy except hers. That's probably why she's busy. Yeah. It's no good. We've got big bands, Kylie. 2 items per department at Woolies. So you can't go and buy 3 packs of meat for the week. You have to buy them in 2 lots. Or that includes pasta and rice.
That's what I mean.
So
if you
either...
get pasta and rice, that's all you can buy. 1 pack of pasta, 1 pack of rice.
Yeah.
You can't buy 2 packs of pasta, 1 pack of rice. You got to buy 1 of each, or 2 packs of pasta, or 2 rices.
Yeah, it's silly.
It is. And then to tell you to isolate yourself.
Without groceries.
But they're not giving you the chance to get the groceries to be able to isolate yourself. They say, oh, you can't buy too much at the shop, you can't bulk buy, but you got to self-isolate.
And all home deliveries are cancelled. Store pickups are cancelled.
That's what I mean, you can't.
Because they can't handle with no stock. That's what it is.
Instead to isolate yourself, you need to get a bio suit and go out and probably buy your groceries in a...
But then you still can't buy proper groceries.
Why?
Because you're all the limits.
But you can go out every day and get your groceries without being worried, because you'll be in a protective suit.
Don't pick on her.
I'm not.
She'll buy you. See? I hope she does.
Don't you want to come down here and be with me? You want to come down here?
Kylie said, how are you?
Good.
We're good.
You gonna get up on that hand or what? Or you just gonna be naughty? You just gonna be naughty.
It's going to be naughty.
Why are you being naughty? Too late at night for you?
Yeah.
Hmm? Too late at night for you? You're not hand tamed properly yet, are you? That's the problem, mate. You're not hand tamed yet, eh? You like a good pat, but you just don't like people
Smell that?
If she thinks,
Smell that? No, smell it.
No, if she thinks you're going to take you off the shoulder, she'll get kinky. Look,
No, I want her to smell it.
smell. I don't want to smell it. I don't want to pretty smell it.
It's strong, hey?
I don't want to smell that.
Oh, we might shut it off and go to bed early, eh?
Connie just started.
Oh.
But yeah, it's what time is it?
8:30. No, you want to keep going?
W, she would live stream. Her live stream. It's on my channel.
Should do a live stream on your channel.
Well, we could, but
SMA 69.
we'll do it on yours.
Yeah, because we are here.
Aye?
Yeah, because we are here. Online.
Because then if I can just walk away and you can, I can walk away with my channel.
Yeah, you can. I do.
Big. Big. Big.
Ah, Susie! Hello!
Susie. There you go, say. Susie's here.
Ah, it's 8:30 at night here in Queensland. And where are you from, Susie?
You should be in bed. You should be in bed.
It's 6:30 a.m. in Florida. That's early.
You should be in bed. You should be
Canada! What are the stores like in Canada? Are they empty? All the stock gone from people panic buying? Our stores have got major limits on everything now. Most of the items are 2 per department.
You be careful with
And
that
toilet paper and that
eye. I don't trust you
crazy
in my
stuff is 1
eye. I
per
don't trust you in my
customer.
eye. Hmm? Yeah, I don't trust you in my eye. Okay. Careful with the kisses. You be careful with the kisses. You should be in bed. You should be in bed. Yeah, that's Mommy's phone. You should be in bed. Yep, the people have gone crazy.
Yeah.
Well, put a big wall around the house and put some watchtowers and
If only.
sit up there at the fire hoses. And it comes around and I just hose them down. Get out of here. Hey, hose them down, eh?
Yeah.
Hose them down, honey. No, what? You come back over there to your purchase. Hey, you come back over here.
Almost empty in Canada.
You come back over here and get some food.
It's terrible, isn't
go to
it? The
bed,
way
Susan.
people are carrying on.
Have your last little bit of foodies before the dice go out for you. I know, they carry on like wild animals.
Yeah.
Especially here in Australia. I don't think Australians would like that.
I don't think Australians are like that either, but
Everybody is.
we're being told wrong.
Not everybody gets along with everybody. Until there's a disaster, then they
Obviously.
stab you in the back to get your toilet paper.
Toilet paper. Always got to come back to the toilet paper, right?
They're stabbing people in the back for.
Yeah. Oh, it's shocking. Mm. We have elderlies too and disabled from 7 till 8 in the morning. And that's with most of the major stores. And I thought it was a good idea, but how many elderly and disabled went? They ran out of stock anyway. So it was a good idea in theory. But, you know. I think it cut off.
No, so what?
Is it? Well, your phone ain't.
No, my phone's dead.
No, it's not.
Got the battery.
It's on 18%. There you go. I got it back. The fires were devastating. And our Prime Minister went on holiday. And then we had flood on top of that. And then we've got the coronavirus.
And it's cyclone season.
And it's cyclone season. No, Australia is pretty awesome.
You can handle all the venomous snakes and spiders.
Venomous snakes and spiders are everywhere around you. What are you going to do?
Well, big lizards like this one.
Yeah, no. Yeah, we've had it tough this year. But we had one fire close to home, but it didn't get too close to the house. We got smoke. But
In Australia, we have big animals.
go side on, huh? You do.
This side one.
That's Jacqueline, the blue-tongued lizard. Jacqueline.
Well, we named her Jack. We named her Jack, and then we found out she's a girl.
Yeah, we know it's Jack, but we found out it was a girl, so it's Jacqueline.
Jacqueline.
Nah, she's too creepy for me. Too much like a snake.
I know you're scared of it. You're scared of birds. Scared of snakes.
I'm not scared of Hannah.
No, you
To a
were.
point.
You were. I got you used to her.
Yeah.
I can't even get you to touch the lizards.
No! Lizards are not for me. Alrighty, I think we'll call it a night.
And we'll be back.
We'll be back again tomorrow night, 7 o'clock Queensland time, which is the same time we started tonight, so, or morning, depends where you are. And, yeah, I want to thank you for coming and chatting.
Yep, thanks for coming.
And it was basically like we had a private conversation with Michelle. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Yes, God bless you too. It was awesome to sit and chat with you. Alright, thank you. And hopefully we'll get to talk again tomorrow night or morning. Okay, see ya.